Breathing underwater. Can't let you go now. Making it so hard. You got to know now. Ooh, I'm taking it too far. Nothing to hold now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Synkro here, and we are back with another video. I know it's been quite a while actually since I've made one of these, but well, since I've uploaded a video in general, I do still have some crate openings coming soon. I just wanted to release those like not back to back. And then I've just been really busy. We had some high school soccer trips and stuff, and just a lot of other things going on, and I just without having bought a new PC yet, I haven't been super motivated to play or post. I mean, I still love the game, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be one of those players that I'm just getting tired of the game, I don't want to play it anymore, but like, since experiencing playing on an actual like PC with some of my relatives, it's a lot more fun when I'm not having to deal with FPS drops and stuff like that. So it's just, I'm kind of holding out until I get a new one, especially in my 3s, because since I played on that higher tier PC and got Diamond 3 Division 2, I want to uphold that. I don't want to drop that because I'm not playing at the level that I could because of lag. I do think that's a big reason why my 2's rank is as low as it is, not only because of the Trash Team Tuesdays and multiple other things, but I do think that playing at this tier of PC level is affecting the ranks that I could, just because of dumb things that happen that shouldn't, like goals that are missed or goals that are scored against us, just little things. I'm not going to rant on about it, but I just haven't been super motivated lately to create content with it. I've been playing some other games and stuff, just off and on. It just kind of depends. I've just been really busy with other stuff though. So today we're going to be going through 2, possibly 3 of my 1v1 games recently. One was from a tournament that I did. It was actually Athena's tournament that she hosted just recently, and then 2 more are ranked games that I just played like right now before I'm recording this. Like, my hand is still kind of shaking. Like, I don't know why I get so uptight about 1v1. This one, the guy ends up, well, you'll just see. I'm gonna analyze things. We'll go back, since I'm not pre-recording this like I did the Trash Team Tuesdays. When I analyze, I can go back in the replay. So let's just hop right into it. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Never mind, I didn't sneeze. We're good. Okay, so decent kickoff until right there when I decided to just hit the ball right back into him. So like right here, I should not have hit that ball into him. I thought he was going to go for another 50-50. He didn't go, and I ended up giving up a goal for it. I love the T-Rex goal explosion, by the way. So down 1-0 in the first 7 seconds off a kickoff goal. This is still not a favorable kickoff, but it's better than the last one. Now here, he makes a really daring move there that I stopped. He went all in right there. I mean, let's go back to his perspective there. And he thinks that if he just hits the ball right there, he can demo me. I stopped though, not going for the ball because it's rolling so slow. And he just flies right past me, which leaves me the wide open goal. All I have to do is possess it down the field and tap it in. I was going to go for a cheeky demo there, but he didn't catch up to me in time, so, you know. So at this point, we're tied back up. Me off of some smart maneuvering of avoiding his demo, and him off of me making the mistake of hitting it right into him. There, again, an overcommit by him. I think I had some pretty good speed there because I hit it up here. He comes into tackle, but he doesn't realize that I've turned that fast. So like, here's his perspective. He doesn't think that I'm gonna turn right there, and he gets beat, and then after that it's just he can't catch up. So that's another goal. So at this point we're up 2-0, right? Here I'm gonna try the squishy kickoff method where you cancel onto your back. I didn't rotate over early enough, and I ended up having to scramble back to make a save. He's gonna take the boost there, but he barely gets a touch on the ball, which makes it really awkward for him. So I'm gonna just kind of flick it up over his head. He doesn't get a touch here. I'm just kind of waiting for him to be in a more awkward position than he is. He bumps me up into the air there, and then bumps me again and again and again. But I managed to keep going in reverse and half flip back over. He almost scored here, but he couldn't get the angle, which was a lot my fault and a lot not. Here though, this is just really good speed from me. Really good speed. Because as soon as I realized that he missed it, he's going for the boost. I still have 65 boost. He thinks that I've used a lot more than I have, and I haven't. So I just get the ball. He thinks that I've wasted all my boost. He's gonna be able to get here, turn. I go right up over him, touch it off the wall, and then back down and ground pinch it in. So that's just good speed from me there. Here we go, another kickoff. This guy, I mean, he was very overcommitted. He wasn't like a terrible player. He looked like he was pretty decently mechanically, and he had good ideas. He just overcommitted way too heavily. Here, I probably could have tackled him and gone for a 50-50. There, I should have definitely jumped up into that. Here he demoed me going for boost. I did happen to get the boost though, so he has to go. He decides to give up ball possession and go all the way back. So in that case, I just boom it, hoping, and then he barely gets a touch over me. He's gonna get the boost there. I'm just gonna leave the ball and go for half boost, just because I know he's not like really a dribbler. He's gonna try to go up off the wall there. He hits way above the crossbar. Like, I didn't really expect it to go anywhere near. And there, I'm just gonna flick it up and tap it in. Like, from his perspective, he's thinking, well, I mean, just, it's the usual. He didn't go for a ceiling shot, which I thought he did. He just taps it up the wall, goes off, tries to hit it down, doesn't get over it enough. I collect it after getting both boosts to keep him starved, which he is, and I just feather it into the bottom corner, and that's all she wrote for that one, boys. So, I mean, basically it's just an example of like really good speed for me. You need to be a boost aware, like I was for 2 of the goals. He thought I didn't have any boost. Then here, I managed to keep him boost starved, and then I just had a free open net. All I had to do is make sure it went in, and that caused him to forfeit. So I'll be right back with the next replay, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, we are back, and this is the video from Athena's tournament. This is, I think, the first round actually. The second round I got a blowout on a guy who I don't know how he somehow beat somebody else, like 4-3 or something. But I blew him out of the water 8-1, and then I played, I think it was a Season 7 Grand Champ, and I kept it within, I think it was 3 goals. Well, it was on Salty Shores, which, I mean, I'm not going to make any excuses, but the map is garbage. Like, everybody knows it. It's way too bright, and because of all the background stuff and everything, my laptop cannot handle it, so I lag, like, off and on. It's not consistent, I will say that, but off and on. And basically, I mean, a lot of it came down to me making dumb mistakes, but, I mean, I didn't save that replay. I kind of wish I had, just to show you guys examples of what I do wrong. But here's a really, like, this was a really good first round, actually. And, I mean, this guy was not terrible by any means. So I managed to snag the boost here. He's going to clip it back into his corner. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I just wait for his touch, though, and then I'm going to half flip back around. He does manage to turn around quick enough, though. I grab the boost. He missed it off the wall there, which gave me a lot of room to move up. I'm just kind of trying to tap it up and bait him out, basically. With me being in complete possession there, it was a lot, well, we'll go back to that in a second. With me trying to tap it up on the wall, in that situation, it was a lot of just me trying to bait him out and then make a quick move to go up and around him or something. So on this goal here, he's going to gain possession here since I went back to the boost and I didn't challenge early. Lets him kind of set up. I really don't know what I was doing exactly, because he just goes one way and then immediately cuts it back the other way. I think I thought I could half flip back and still catch up to it, but as you can see, either I flipped the wrong way or something, and he just cuts it back on me. I mean, no big deal. 1-0. Nice beach ball, goal explosion. I rate that. I think I go for a squishy kickoff. I really like this kickoff. It works extremely well. Like right there, he just goes soaring over, free kickoff goal for me. Like that kickoff works so well. I might have a kickoff tutorial soon. Let's watch it from his perspective. I just come in, he goes, I mean, didn't he double jump though is the real question. Coming in, flips. He kind of double jumped, but I mean, even if he had single or just dodged forward, that kickoff works so well. You retain so much boost, you have a huge blocking spot, and you're immediately ready to go for the next ball. I mean, you're facing towards your net if you have to break back, or it's easy to half flip the other way. Here, he goes long for the other boost. I'm just gonna go and hope to get a dunk. I ended up kind of faking him out, so like, here off the kickoff, he goes, oh, not bad. He goes the long way around. Not sure why he went for the half line boost instead of just picking up pads, but I mean, I think he thought I was gonna go over him. Because I mean, I'm going up, and then I just tap it down. I was hoping more for a 50-50, but I mean, hey, him going for that above me worked just fine. So I think he clipped it a little bit, but it wasn't enough to stop it entirely. So that's 2-1. I mean, I won't say if I think that was completely on purpose, the dunking underneath him kind of, but I mean, I wanted a 50-50, I can tell you that for sure. Now, him going over me wasn't like wholeheartedly planned, but you know. Now right here, I win possession out of the corner for him with no boost. He's gonna take the half boost. And I'm just gonna stay and try to like be a nuisance. I end up getting a backflip block here. I can't turn around because I don't have the boost for it, so I'm just gonna try to stay and be a nuisance. I'm gonna tap this up. I thought I might be able to flip into that, but I ended up just getting a decent block. He over jumped there for sure and pretty much gave me a free goal. Like, we'll go back to his perspective. He knows that I have no boost, so he's just trying to block whatever I go for. I come here and I can just barely tap it over him. He doesn't have enough time to react, and he has the boost to get back, but just not enough time. So I just barely tap it. Like, I don't think even, I think I meant to hit it, but not as little obvious as that was, because it really didn't look like it was going to hit me. But again, he got baited in, popped over. That probably definitely should have been a goal for him. He's got, I mean, wide open net, just doesn't get the angle. I'm curious to see though that if I would have blocked it if he had gotten it on net, because I mean, I was pretty close. You could tell right there that I just barely missed hitting him, and not only the ball. So we'll flip back to my perspective. I'm gonna play quick and go after him. He bumps me and I kind of bump him there. So I'm gonna turn around and he just can't reach that one. So like right here, coming out of this, I have no boost. He doesn't go for the corner boost, surprisingly. I would have thought he would starve me. With him going slow to the mid boost, I'm gonna rush up on him, and he ended up running in my path, and I hit him, and then I ended up hitting him again, which sent him kind of flying enough for me to turn around and just pop him in the corner. He almost reached it though. Like, he was pretty close. Like, I bumped him here. If he hadn't turned around like that with the drift and stuff, he might have been able to get back. He just didn't have the boost to reorient himself to tip that ball up into the crossbar or anything. Another pretty equal kickoff. He ended up getting the boosts. I'm not entirely. It must have just been barely. So I'm gonna sit. I know he can't flick very well right here, so I just kind of sit back, hoping he would do exactly that. It didn't end up giving me possession until, it didn't give me possession until he missed that right there. And then I'm just gonna hit it off the sidewall and then bury it in the middle. In his perspective here, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. I mean, he didn't get a good flick there, which is where I backed off. Here, though, when I backed off, he just completely whiffed the ball. He had hit that like back post. I don't know if I would have been able to reach it, and then he just couldn't get back after that. So, I mean, not really a whole lot he can do. I think I go for squishy kickoff again here. I think he doesn't go for the kickoff though. Yeah, he doesn't go for kickoff, but because I went for squishy's kickoff, I had 36 boost. He crossbarred it, I sit back again, he crossbars again, and then I'm out. A horrid touch on my part though right here. I mean, like, so I let it go over, knowing he's gonna have a shot, expecting it to go to the right side post. And then as soon as he misses and it hits the crossbar again, I should be taking this touch out to my left. He's on the right side, I should be taking it out to the left, collecting pads, going for the half boost, and then going to goal. He capitalized on it because I hit it right to him. He turned on it quick and put it in the back of the net. Another kickoff loss for me. I really need to work on my diagonal kickoffs, which this isn't the worst thing, especially since I get a demo there. That could have been really bad though if he would have gotten it. I think I had the angle cut off though, so I'm going to try to control this a little bit. And then I wanted, after I flicked that up, I wanted to pop it a little higher than I did, but so like right here when I go to pop it, I wanted to pop it top corner and then try to bump him as he went up for it. But since I didn't get up under it enough, it didn't reach. And then here, as I'm coming back towards the half boost, I thought I could have sworn I demoed him here. Oh man, I don't know about that, guys. That's really close. Like right here. Let's see if I bump him right here. Just barely. Oh my word, guys, what the heck. So this definitely should have been a demo. It didn't really matter because I wasn't going to catch up to the ball anyway from this point. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Hit X. I wasn't going to catch up to it anyway, but it would have been nice if the physics would have worked at least, so I could have had a little bit of satisfaction with it. So 5-3 at this point with 2 minutes left. I mean, that is by no means over. I probably should have flicked that over the top there. When off this kickoff, when it goes straight to the side like right here, I probably should have tried to flick that up towards his net and collect the boost, but I mean, he wasn't ready for it. I get a bump here. I guess I slowed down just enough for it not to be a demo. I get a little bit of an awkward touch there coming down off the wall. He's kind of flailing at this point. I'm just going to throw one somewhat towards the net and see what he does. He gets a really bad bounce off the sidewall. Him, I think, realizing that I hadn't, I don't think he realized that here I missed the boost, so he's trying to play it back across to keep boost possession and ball possession. He backs off there, which I was kind of surprised at, and then just whiffed there, which let me get a free put in. So, I mean, just little mistakes. That was a whiff from him. I think I've stayed very composed. I crossbarred that one when I saw he wasn't coming in for it like quick, that he was slowing down. I wish I would have hit it a little softer, but he might have caught up to me enough to block it then if I hadn't gone supersonic there. There it's just waiting for him to take a big touch. I'm getting another touch here. Pretty decent speed from me. I mean, he gets a weird touch. I think he goes for the boost, not realizing that I'm right there with enough, and then he just misses right here. So he gets the boost. I don't think he thinks I have enough, and then he didn't dodge again. It's one of those things, and he ended up forfeiting. So that's another win, and I'd say it was just pretty good speed. I mean, again, I'd say I'm a pretty fast and decently smart player. I definitely should have hit that one to the side. Some of the others just didn't bottom out the way I wanted. So let me go find the last free play, guys, and I will see you guys in a bit. This next one's a really good game. Alright guys, here we go. This is the second ranked game that I had played for this season, on top of the other one from earlier. I've only played those two, like 1v1s, and then that tournament all this season, so like a total of like 5 games, and only 2 of them were ranked. So, This guy, I think he ended up being plat 2 at the end of the day, but I mean, considering I hadn't done anything, and I'm not a 1v1 player at all, I would definitely consider myself 2s or 3s. Definitely 3s. 2s would be a good side. I think 2s is just fun to play more than competitive, so I mean, it's whatever. So we're gonna get right into this. This was a very, very close game. Like extremely close. Like my hands were shaking after. Here, good speed for me on the turnaround. He just couldn't keep up. We'll watch it from his perspective. I like his car, by the way, with the Spiralis. Spiralis are really clean. Pretty equal kickoff. He went too sideways, like too direct towards the boost and stuff, compared to going back. If he had diagonal flip there, he might have been able to tip it to the side, and after that it was all me from there, just getting that around him and then tapping it in. So that's one. Second kickoff, majority in his favor. I'm just gonna clip it up the wall there, try to waste some time, because I figured at that angle that I was hitting it at, it was gonna be coming up off the wall. Right there, guys, he missed a pretty like open net. If he had hit that any better, that was a really good 50-50 from him, just waiting on me to come in and tackle. Bang. He has a wide open net. All he has to do is touch it in. He just gets a weak touch. I collect. That's off the wall. So I wait for the bounce, and then I don't know what I'm doing there exactly. He, for some reason, after he wins this ball here, does not just shoot it. I don't know why. I don't know if he was trying to fake it and look cool, or like what. I think he was trying to fake it, but I mean, I was just coming in for the ball at that point, red hot, ready to fly in and tackle. I expected him to kind of flick it up, so I went off the sidewall instead of just coming in, and I just tap it out. He gets caught on there too. I end up grabbing the boost. He stays, which is smart of his part, just being a nuisance. With it being 1v1, I'm not going to go up the wall for that one. This right here, I tried to just pinch it in back post with the angle, didn't get it, and he's going to be quick enough to finish it right here. So here's his perspective. He sees me going up to touch it. He's just waiting across goal for if I do get it, like anywhere near. I didn't end up getting the angle right, and ended up paying for it with him just being fast enough to get back around the ball and bury it in. So that's 1-1 off of me going for a double touch when I definitely shouldn't have been. Definitely a kickoff in his favor here. He's going to go for a ceiling shot even though it's 1v1. I'm going to get it off the touch. I kind of want to see from his perspective if this was definitely going in if I didn't touch it. I think it dropped down really weird. I think he pulled it too soon, kinda, but I ended up getting a good touch on it, forcing him to go backwards. He doesn't get the mid boost because he grabbed it earlier, so I'm gonna push up quick. I definitely should have grabbed that corner boost there. And right here, when he's waiting for that, I definitely should have challenged. Like here, he gets the boost, goes. He sees that right here that I'm not challenging, sets it on top of his car and just pops it over me. I think if I would have double jumped or jumped, boosted, and then tackled, I might have been able to get up and reach that, but just with me positioning myself the way I did, there was no way. So I'm down 2-1 here. Going for squishy kickoff. He waited for whatever reason, like he went for a slow kickoff. I'm going to grab the corner knowing that he doesn't have any boost either, and then since it's both off the kickoff, he waited expecting me to challenge, I think, and waiting for a 50-50. Well, he waited to go for the corner boost too late. Right here, I thought he might miss that ball, so I'm going to just tap it and grab the corner boost instead of burying it. I get a decent challenge there, making it go up for him. He misses his touch, and I'm going to go up for another touch here. He drives right under it. He's going for a demo there. For sure, coming back around, he's going bang. He tried to get a bump. I was slow enough not to get demoed there. then I'm gonna just tap it right up over him. He doesn't come and collect the boost like he should have to keep me starved. There, I definitely should have had a better touch. I'm gonna get underneath him. He's gonna grab the boost though. Terrible touch back across. I missed the boost here, so I'm at 0 boost. He's gonna go up the wall again. It hits off the ceiling. I'm waiting on the touch on the side, on the back wall. I think he was going for a demo here. That hit the ceiling. I think he's going for a demo. Yeah, he thought I wasn't going to challenge and going to be coming across goal, so he goes for a demo and taps it up off the wall. I get control. I go up off here. I'm just trying to throw it at goal here. I did not get a very good hit. I come up right underneath, bang. Not a very good touch. Not a very good touch. So I'm going to just set it here. Definitely should have put it up the wall instead of right at him. He tries to flick there, doesn't, so I just side flip or half flip into it. I wanted to flick it there and I flipped too early. So here I'm gonna just put it into my corner. It rolled off here, so I didn't get the touch. Going back up. He doesn't challenge there, which was very surprising to me. Like, I was extremely surprised he didn't challenge. He challenges here. Well, he backed off weird there, which allowed me to get a decent block. I'm at no boost. He tried to go for another demo and then missed the boost, which is really bad on his part. And then with his kind of clumsiness right here, like, he comes in, he goes for that boost to keep me starved, which is smart. He goes for a demo. He has to get that mid boost though. Without him getting that mid boost, this happens. I have enough boost right here to catch up to him. With him trying to stumble and claw back onto the ground and get re-angled, I'm able to catch up and just tap it in. Now the next minute and 43 are the most hand-shaking moments of this entire game. I mean, I was nervous going down 2-1. Here, I just wait for him. He managed to get a pinch off of me, which I was kind of surprised at. He goes here, and I managed to block the flick early enough. He goes for another demo and a boost steal there, and he doesn't challenge the ball. So at this point, I'm just trying to keep possession. I know he has boost because he's collected the corner and the side. I'm going to let him touch it over himself there. Here, he probably could have scored, but he backed off enough to let me challenge and take the boost. No, I didn't take the corner boost. I thought I might be able to get an angle there, so here I'm going to just grab this boost. And it looks like he missed the back corner on the opposite side, so he's boostless pretty much here. I bump him again, and I think he missed the boost there, did he? I bumped him, and I should have grabbed the boost there. No, he grabs the boost. I go here, not knowing if he grabbed it or not. I grab that corner. I'm going to grab the side here. He's going to touch it up and go for it and miss it. I'm going to go and I hit the crossbar and down, which definitely should have been a goal. And at that point, I was like, oh shoot, I just missed my one opportunity. At this point now, I'm just trying to get him to waste boost. I'm hitting it in awkward spots. At this point, I think I can tell that he doesn't have boost, so I'm going to grab that real quick. He flips, still not boosting. I go across the goal here. It rolls up. I kind of wait for his touch. He doesn't touch it. I get a good block, and it rolls right up, and at the 0 second, I'm able to touch it in. So this is a great example of boost starve, guys. On his part and mine. His part earlier, when he noticed that I missed the boost, he goes for a starve. And here, when I miss and hit the crossbar here, I notice he goes for the ball, so I grab his corner. I know that he just went up for the ball there, and he used boost. He grabs that boost there, though. Or did he? Is that boost there? No, that boost wasn't actually there, so he's still starved. I turn around. He tries to back into it there. I notice that he misses, and I grab it again, not caring if he touches the ball because I know he's pretty much starved. There I grab the corner again. He's still at 11. He goes for a touch. I get it up over him and right in. So like, that last 20 seconds was purely just me wasting his boost and collecting it instead of him getting to it. He missed it there, which could have been a big opportunity for him. I grab it. Instead of going and trying to wrap around for a shot there because I know he's there, I'm going to collect the boost here. I did get a little lucky here that he didn't challenge, and that when he did, I went up and was able to jump up over him and block it, and then at the last second, it popped right up over the goal, and I just finished it. So, I mean, that's about it. Just lots of good speed from me today, I think, in various situations. I think I played overall pretty well. Countering on mistakes of the other guy, and then just finishing my chances when I needed to, like that one right there. If I'd hit the ground, I probably would have cried. You know, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was a little interesting and helpful with me analyzing my own 1v1 stuff. I would definitely not consider myself a 1v1 player. I need to actually learn to dribble to do that one, but I'll get there eventually. I'm getting there, but I'm more plays to you guys know. But I thought this might be like a fun little thing to do, and to just have fun with. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.